Get out of here. Okay. Give me some energy. I'm getting so much energy from this. I'm absorbing it. That's about as much energy as I can handle.
Okay.
Welcome back. This is another bread video.
Bread!
Today we're gonna do sourdough. I've switched the angle that I'm doing it. There's a light right there. It's a window, not a light. Also, I like this angle because I don't have to clean as much as the kitchen because it's a mess back there. I did forget about that camera. I didn't clean that side as much, so okay, that's better. This is gonna be a standard sourdough, but I can't just do that because I love nuts. I love nuts. So this one's gonna have a mix of flaxseed, papitas, and sunflower seeds. I had to look to make sure I had the right seeds.
Would you like me to leave?
No, I just gotta get my motor turning. No, I gotta get my brain going.
Maybe I can help with that.
This is the opposite of brain. For this bread, we have
bread flour.
I almost said beans, but these are not beans. These are seeds. Seeds. Yeah, seeds. Are seeds and nuts the same thing?
No.
Okay. Well, I erroneously said I love nuts earlier. Apparently, that's less true than I thought because these are seeds. We also have water. I forgot about that. That's also necessary for most everything. And our yeast, which just smells like alcohol-y bread. I have these measured out already. I'll place the numbers somewhere interesting and fun later. I'll think about that. This guy was mixed yesterday. It's been 18 hours since he's been going. So a lot of time to just sit and let the yeast eat all the starch and fart, and then we can eat it. I love farts. After this is mixed and sat for a very long time, we mix everything else. We're leaving the seeds out because there's a chance that as they mix, they can start cutting the gluten as the gluten forms. So I'll fold those in later. Salt, also we're gonna leave out. So for the first mixing portion, you're gonna mix the yeast, you're gonna mix the flour, you're gonna mix the water. Everything else stays away for now. I misread the amount that I was doing, so this is actually a double batch of yeast. So I only need half of this. I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm eyeballing it. My wife is against me eyeballing things, but I think instead of hand mixing, I could take this elsewhere and mix it, and then we can see if it's the eyeballing that's the problem or if it's the hand mixing, because I think a lot of it is the hand mixing. I'm not patient enough to mix bread by hand, or strong enough. I'm gonna do that. So it's just gonna rest like this in the mixer for 30 minutes, and then we'll do more. All right, what a trip that was. It's been an hour since we've mixed this. It's nice and relaxed. So now we're gonna add in the seeds. Look at this. This is so much better mixed than if I did it with my hands. And in less time. Actually, it's probably smarter to do it in the bowl. Big brain. Now we're gonna do a little stretch and fold, just like we usually would. That's creepy looking. Hey, Still. Do you like seeds? Look how fun this is. Now we're gonna let this sit for another hour. Don't worry if there's a bunch of stuff left in the bowl. That's normal, I hope. Throughout the 2 stretched folds, the seeds will get more and more encased in the dough. 1 more hour, another fold, another hour, and then we shape. Life in the fast lane. Oh, it's a poof-it boy. Since I don't want to make a huge mess, I'm not doing the whole hold it up and then let it dangle. I'm just stretching it out over itself. I mean, stretch and fold is not the most complicated thing to figure out. I'm sure you can handle it. There we go. It's thoroughly mixed in now. All the nuts are in the bowl. 1 more out. Smells like seeds. Oh, this is very nice. All right, so we're gonna take this lump of thoroughly seeded dough. Seeds will constantly be falling out of it. Don't worry about that. We have plenty in there. We can lose a few. This makes 2 loaves. I'm just gonna eyeball the cutting it in half, because if we've learned anything, it's that I'm really good at eyeballing everything. See? I knew that was too late. And now it's time for the pre-shape. And this is just forming them into loose rounds so the final shape can be even better. These are just gonna wait 10-15 minutes ish. Hey. Okay, this went a little bit long because I was outside and found the caterpillar that was eating my parsley and I was picking them off. Let's shape. Just like a lot of other things in bread, lots of different ways to do this. Stretch it out a little bit, almost like you're stretching dough for a pizza, but a very thick dough. What is on me? I'll fold the top down, fold the wings over, one after the other. Then I rotate 180 degrees, pull up a little head, and then I fold the head down. And then the shoulders, I fold those down. And then I roll gently. There are bubbles popping. You don't want to pop too many bubbles, but it's a good sign that they're there. Even seam on the bottom, and a cute little butt right there. Boom. Now they're ready for baskets or sheets or towels or whatever you have. I'll do a basket and a towel. If you have a banneton like this, rice flour is my favorite thing to put on the inside so the dough doesn't adhere to everything. There's a little in there right now. Or a towel, but if you live in a house with pets, just get used to eating hair, I guess. If we don't have rice flour, maybe cornmeal. We do have cornmeal. That would work. So this is very coarse, which is great for the purpose that we want it, and the purpose for which we want it. There we go. I'm getting this everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay. Boom. It'll be fine. In the fridge, we'll all take a nap and then we'll come back. I'm still a little nervous making videos, so just so I can get to know everybody here, if you're watching, in the comments right now, write down your greatest fear. I'll tell you mine later. Bread. Hello. Hey, looking nice. I've got two different ways that I want to bake these guys. One is in a Dutch oven, which is the good way, and the other is just on a sheet pan, which is the other way. The Dutch oven is better because it lets the bread steam itself, so the crust will be a little bit thinner and more crisp. The one on the sheet pan, I'm predicting this, but it's gonna be a lot denser crust and a little bit more hard. Another important note is as you're preheating the oven, just throw your Dutch oven in there. Let it preheat with it. Whoa. That's not normal. If you're a normal person, you'll have just a little razor blade to score the dough. But I keep forgetting to get little razor blades, so I have this one. It'll work. Don't touch that. I'm a simple man. You can decorate scoring however you like, draw little designs. I just like to do a little one score right down the middle. So the important part of this is when you score it, don't score straight down. I mean, you can, it doesn't really matter. But if you want that nice ear, let it create a little flap so it kind of covers itself a little. I'm gonna leave it on the silpat and I'm just gonna drop it into here. Lid on. Same thing with this guy. I like to do what I call a little top hat, which is just a circle around the top. And if it rises right, then it looks like a little hat, hence the name. All right, so score the bread, pick off the animal hair, and you're good. I set the timer for 20 minutes. After that, we're gonna take the lid off of the Dutch oven one. It'll stop steaming itself and finally firm up the crust. That's what you want. All right. The hat thing worked. Look at it. Let's see how this dude's doing. Okay. Jeez. Look at that. So he's opening up nicely. So we're just gonna take this lid off. Throw him back in. And we're just gonna throw him back in too. I'm not sure about this oven really, so I'm gonna do 5-minute intervals until they look right.
I have like
Never
very
mind.
visceral memories of like him like running through a tunnel with a big boulder rolling after him. I could play
Oh,
that.
I put this on 4 hours instead of 4 minutes. I'm gonna check them real quick. Nope, it's not. We need 5 more minutes. We're back in the land of the audible. Still quite warm. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. Listen to it. I don't know why I'm putting it up there. Listen to it. Also, look at his butt. This one is, the hat part worked really well, but it's not nearly as light. It's cutting time. It's so pretty. So excited to eat this. Oh, the nut at the beginning, seed. The seed at the beginning is delicious, and then you get the tangy sourdough at the end. This is one of my favorite types of breads. So good. Alright, hey, thanks. If you made it this far, I applaud you. Remember, your top 3 greatest fears in the comments. I want to know what everyone's afraid of. The better I get to know you, the more comfortable I'll be having you in my house. It's a seed trapped in gluten, entombed in gluten. That's pretty cool. The opposite of brain movement. There were no synapses firing in that mountain of whatever you are.
I believe in you.
Thank you. I know you do.
I'm the only one.